The next part was write the plan, have it committed to, and now get it implemented. And so the first year of that purported implementation has arrived, and this is the report card. So this is it. If the thing had been a disaster, believe you me, I would be sitting here telling you it's a disaster, and this is precisely why. And many, many of us have been working, indeed this country has been on this long journey for 20 years now since Live8, and the least it deserves is a truthful report back. Summing it up, there's the good, the okay, and there's the ugly. The good in top line would be the debt piece. The okay is aid, and the unseemingly ugly is, of course, the trade piece. Did Live8 work? Yes, it did. Are more people being fed today than last year because of Live8? Are they going less hungry today because of what we did last year? Yes, they are. Are more children in school because of what we did last year? Are they being offered a gateway to the global world because of what we did last year? Yes, they are. Millions of them. Are more people being treated for their diseases across the board? Or have they access to medicines and doctors and nurses because of what we did last year? Yes, they are. That's good for me. But it isn't enough, because the full promise must be implemented, and nothing less will do. Nothing less will do. The promise from the economically powerful to the economically weak is perhaps the most sacred promise we make. We all know that if a parent makes a promise to a child and that promise is broken, cynicism and lack of trust set in. But the promise of the powerful to the weak is above that, because if we break that promise, we kill them.
To make poverty history, we must now make promises happen one by one. Don't give up now.
The game's in play, and we don't know where it ends, but to dismiss any of these things as being meaningless is ridiculous. 20 years ago, a bunch of us jumped on a stage and wanted some money to stop people dying of hunger. It is now the debated topic at the highest level of global politics, and it is pursued by a global activist movement that constantly grows in exponential numbers. And this is something that is part of the end tally of Live8. I'm going to stop you. It's not a pitch. It's an empirical, measurable fact. And the result of it is, please don't get smart or cynical. And I'll give you one thing that'll stop you being smart or cynical. Zambia on March the 31st, because of what happened last year, introduced a free national health service for all its people. And they're training 4,000 teachers. Tanzania kept 3.8 million people alive who otherwise would have starved this year. Stop with your crap.
There has been progress in debt and there has been progress on aid, but there needs to be more. Don't forget that we are a democracy. We vote our politicians in. They have to keep their promises. If they do not keep their promises, we will continue to demand it.
We're not going to let up. You know, if you think we've gone away, we grow in numbers.